Who cares enough to care. This is Deja Vu, and I am here with SCSoulSeeker, and we are going to bring you an audio commentary from the Nate MSL 2009. This is the round of 32 Group C. This is going to be a game on Ultimatum, the first set between Iris and Saint. So this is probably the first game that most people have seen of Iris in the last month or so, unless you've been watching some of the prelims or something like that, because Iris has not been seeing a lot of game time for whatever reason. Either he has been playing poorly, which I believe he has, being knocked out already in the OSL prelims to a guy named Major, of all people, and yeah, hasn't really seen too much time on CJ either. So for some reason he's doing kind of poorly. Maybe it's finally caught up to him, the fact that he's kind of one of the older pro gamers, and he might finally be seeing that inevitable slump that so many of them see. But he has a good chance here on this map, I think, or in this game against Saint. Saint is not that great of a player. He's just pretty average overall, pretty mediocre. So I think he's got a good shot here. But yeah, should be pretty fun here. I hope Iris can make a little bit of a comeback. It's always great to see some of these older pro gamers just make a comeback and make some noise whenever they can. And I think we all like to see that. But I'm going to hand it over to SoulSeeker here and let him give some of his thoughts about this game. I think he might know the map a little better than I do. I think I've only seen this map once so far. This is Ultimatum, by the way.
This map is horrible. Like, honestly, if Iris doesn't win, he will be the worst Terran player ever. He will be the new Hyuk since ever. Yeah, that's my thoughts. It has a very far away third gas. You cannot take a third gas unless you want the natural expansion of a main. And it's not that small of a map, so it's good distances. And it just has this really useless side disruptor on a ramp. But now Saint's gonna go for a 12 hatch. But that side disruptor does kind of help with the wall off. But I don't see why that you didn't make a tiny choke. It's just a really useless, massive side disruptor. Kind of makes me laugh. But this is Group C of the Nate MSL, and I have to mention this because Deja didn't. Iris is Saint is the blue Zerg in the bottom right, and Iris is the orange Terran at the top right. But this Group C, is entirely Zerg vs Terran games, everybody. So sit back, relax if you like ZVT. It should be a good game. Flash is in this group, so whoever he gets paired up with, he's going on, no matter what. He has the Jesus power in TVT and TVZ. But now Iris is gonna try Saint is gonna try and be annoying with that drone, and I'm going to hand it off to Deja and let him give his thoughts on the group.
Actually, I'm gonna butt in. I'm Storzerg here, and I'd like to say that there's no way Iris can be the next Hyuk, since Iris actually has some accomplishments when Hyuk has nothing to show for. That's my rant for today.
Thank you, Storsel. I don't have to address that particular notation. I was going to, but thank you. Yeah, on the map, I gotta say, or in the group, I gotta say that Flash is pretty much a shoo-in. I don't know if Iris Saint or Hiva even. I don't know if any of them could even take one game off of him in a best of 5 or a best of 7. He would probably just sweep against any of them, and so it's just a fight between the other three to see what can happen. And Iris probably wants to win this game and take his loss from Flash, not a big deal, and then try and go on to the last set and see what we can do there against the winner of Iris and Saint or something like that. That would be ideal, since we could see a ZVZ or a TVT technically between these two players. By the way, this was a 12 hatch by by Saint, so he's going for some very, very early economy. And I believe Iris did a 1 Rax in a CC, might have been a 2 Rax in a CC. I didn't actually get to see that quite specifically. Early layer also going down, and Iris is going to scout this out. Bad for Saint, allowing Iris to scout that out. That is going to be very important information, because that means now he knows that this is going to be a 2-base build, probably a 2-hatch. Please be 2-hatch muted. Please do not be 2-hatch lurker. God, I hate that build. Oh, it's so awful. It never works. And yeah, he's getting his second extractor already, so maybe this will actually be for me with that. And the third hatch is on the ramp, so I guess we're going to see 3-hatch muta, thank God. And so yeah, I think Iris has scout off though, so he should be well defended and should get his turrets in time, should have some good medic reinforcement with some good turret placement. I think he can get an early lead here on Saint with his nice scouting pattern.
My Windows virtual memory minimum is too low. That's annoying. So I think I lagged a bit, but now Iris is taking out that useless side disruptor thing that nobody really likes because it's a useless piece of poo. I can't swear, so I have to say poo. But Iris is still chasing around that SCV scout, interestingly enough. Usually you want to get it destroyed, killed, whatever, by the time you get your lair. But this 2x is going to force Iris to get his stunking colonies a bit earlier. 2x kind of slaughters the 2H Muta, so I'm glad for Saint that he didn't... Oh, did I say call Saint Iris? Yeah, I did. Okay, more importantly, I'm glad Saint did not go for a 2H Muta because Iris would have just butchered it, murdered it, and threw it out the window, pretty much. And now we see him pushing out. Now, haven't seen how many Sunkens Saint has. There's the 2 more going down. He might not have them in time, but this is a good, fair size map, so I think Iris isn't going to be in time here. And now Saint himself taking out his useless side disruptor that nobody really cares about. But there's that mineral patch in front that I forgot to mention, but that's not important right now. Here comes Iris, and I almost called him Flash, but he is not going to be in time, and this is useless to show us this right now. Pretty much, in my opinion. But that Overlord is actually in danger of getting sniped by Iris's 5 or 6 Marines that he has. That's not a lot. That's not as much as I thought he would have. But the side disruptor goes down for Saint, and another sunken colony. Was that another sunken colony going down for Saint? I don't know, but there's Iris looking stressed. He looks stressed to me. He always looks stressed to me. That is another sunken colony going down for Saint in his front door. And now Iris is off 4 barracks, I think. That's pretty good amount. And now he's going in here.